Hello everybody, it is your girl Dawn, and I am here with another TTRPG Tuesday. I'm so excited to be back, honestly. It has been a while. We are now on episode 20. Between 13 and 20, those sadly will not be made into like the YouTube audio. So I do apologize for that. I did not have a good computer at the time, and now I have an actual microphone, which is so much nicer. But yeah, so I'm super excited to share all of these with you. If you guys want to support me to help this continue, please go check out the blog. That helps me a ton. I have Patreon, Ko-fi, and I even have a Throne wish list if you want to pitch in there. All patrons, coffeeers, anybody who helps me in that way, of course, will have a thank you at the end of these videos. I am looking to get a webcam so you can see my face, so if that's something of interest, you can totally check out my Throne for that. You do not have to purchase the thing by yourself. It is open to having multiple people help with that, so if that's something you want to do and see my face, please feel free to go check out my Throne wish list, and let's just get on with it. Let's get on. There are dice, there are podcasts, there are TikToks, there are, of course, the Kickstarters, and even some stuff for your house. So let's get into it. I'm super excited for week 20. Yeah, so thank you all for coming to hang out, and let's get on with it. So there are 2 TikToks that I think y'all should go watch. You will have to go check the blog out for that. I do not want to be copyright striked. I don't want to steal content. So, if you want to go watch those, I would highly recommend them. They are really, really cool. The first one is by Legends of Advantis. Super funny. I feel a little bit called out by it, if I'm being honest, because I am a short person who gets asked if I want kids' meals no matter where I go. I may be 20 years old and I may be married, but I still get asked if I want kids' meals. It is a bit of a devastation, if I'm being honest, but this honestly was hilarious to watch, so I highly recommend you going to check them out. And then the other one is really cool, actually. So, they use dice to decide what their sandwiches is going to be made out of. Really fun, really hilarious, actually, because, you can think your sandwich is going well, and then that one wrong dice roll, and suddenly you have tomatoes with, something really sweet, or tomatoes on something that should not have tomatoes on it. Really cool, though. So, yeah, it's Adventures in Ardia, I believe, and they roll for sandwich. So it's really cool, really fun. I'm sure they've gotten some good ones, some bad ones. This was episode 61 that I had shared on the blog post. So, if you want to go check out all 61 of them, go check out their Twitter and their TikTok to go and watch them all. Okay, and so for our Kickstarters, we have Mini Meeple Melee. So this one is another game in a tin. I've showed off a game in a tin before, and it's so fun and so cute. So this looks really cool as well. So players 2 to 4, ages 14 plus, 20 to 30 minutes per game. I would play this, but I'll probably get copyright strikes, so we're not going to do that. But look at the tin. So this is the tin. Super cool. It's by the Baron's Game Room. But yeah, this is the tin. These are the little meeples and dice. And there's a bunch of how to play videos on here and people playing them. So there's 3 different game roles. Free for all. It's every meeple for themselves. There's no room for friends in war. Be the last meeple standing by any means necessary. Team melee. 2 is better than 1. Grab a friend and work together to defeat the other team. This is recommended mode for 2-player games. And boss battle. A new challenger approaches. The Baron has stepped onto the battlefield and he's ready to brawl. Have a team of 2 to 3 heroes work together to take on the mighty foe. So what comes in the tin? The dice, these cute little barrels, whatever these are. The magnets to put this together. Meeples. So 4 meeples, 5 slider clips, 2 crates, 2 teleportation circles, so that's what those are. 4 double-sided battlefield cards, 6 hero cards, 4 reference tables, 4 reference cards, 1 double-sided boss card, 4 tokens, 2 magnets, and 2 dice. Final components may look a bit different, but there are a bunch of different reviews on here, and gameplay videos if you want to see. And then there's some stretch goals. Mini Meeple Melee, big battles, tiny fire and ice. So these are some things that need to be undone. And yeah, so then the pledges, you can toss a coin, just, give them some money for their help, to help them through. Mini Meeple Melee is backers of this tier will receive 1 copy of the Mini Meeple Melee, normal. And then 50 will get you the Super Fan Bundle, so you get a signed copy of the game, a shirt, an enamel pin, and the Baron keychain. And there's also a retailer bundle, so if you want to put this in your store and you own a gaming store, think about backing Mini Meeple Melee. It looks really fun, and look at how cute everything is, and I really am very interested to see how you play the game. So that is definitely something I think you all should go check out. It looks super cute, and yeah, watch this video. I don't want to get striked, copyright, not a fun time. So yeah, but check this out, and they are going until September 14th, so you do have a little bit of time. They are fully backed, so you will get it regardless, but go and help them unlock some of those things that they want to have unlocked to get better things, cooler stuff. Watch all the videos, go check them out. You can check them out on here, and you can also go check them out on the this is the Kickstarter page. You can go check out their videos on YouTube, and yeah, so go check that out. And I will show you the next Kickstarter. Okay, and the next Kickstarter is Wild Earth Dice, the Cyberpunk Collection. Look at how cool these are. Look at how pretty they are. They are absolutely beautiful. Look at them. So if you were early bird, you would have gotten this pin. Okay, so you also, all backers get some music by Satellites on Twitter. Alright, let's look at the dice. So this is the Digital Dreams. Super pretty. 69 7-piece set, 29 through 3d6 add-on, and 25 for the single d20. Look at how pretty they are. Okay, Technicolor Technopunk. Same prices down here, but look at them. They're a really cool orange mixed with this one's really cool. Vivid Vaporwave. Really pretty, purple and pink. Really pretty. Solarpunk Skylight. This one's really cool as well. Really gives that, I don't know, psychedelic feeling almost. Lime green and orange is a really cool mix. You also have Cyberpunk City, which look at how pretty these are. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color. So blue, cyan, and magenta. Super cool mix. And then look at that, aquamarine numbering. So pretty. Cybernetic Crimson, if I can read. Look at this color. Look at those swirls. Really pretty. And that numbering is so electric bright. Look at it. Ultraviolet. Look at them. They are so pretty. Okay, so there's Neon Nights, which, oh my goodness, look at that color mix. Very pretty. I love the mix of colors here. They're so cool. Virtual Visions. Also really fun. Bright, bright green painting on the numbering. It's so cool. They're absolutely beautiful. This color swirl is just, out of this world. Neural Net. I don't know if I read that right. Oops. But look how pretty, this is a darker one, but it's still really bright, even though it's so dark. It's really cool, honestly. And then Synthetic Streets, Synthwave Streets, wow. Also really pretty. I love this, bright coloring here. Really beautiful, but also very purplish. This is really pretty. Really pretty. Golden Gigabyte. Kind of see-through almost. Yeah, it's a mostly transparent polyhedral dice with blue and purple swirls. Really cool. And there's gold leafing inside, so that's really cool as well. Super Chunk. So they do have the chunky dice as well. These are add-ons. Super pretty. Look at those colors. Like, they're huge. Absolutely gigantic. Shimmering skyscapes shine in the light of the dawn. Like, look at these. Look at these. Look at them compared to the little dice. They're huge. Then you can go follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That is in their Twitter has been linked in the blog posts. Then there's the shipping. Big thank you to everybody. Of course, all the risks and challenges. And then so they have one set of dice, 15d6, Cyber Ninja 2 sets of dice, Dystopian 3, Digitized Hacker is 4 sets, Neon Dreamer is 5 sets. Yeah, so you can do that, and then of course, oh, and there's even stickers and stuff in them, so there are things you can get if you back them, and if you want to know when to back them, like when you have to back them, let's get up to this, like look at all these pretty dice again as I scroll past them all. Trying not to give you a headache as I scroll up. Come on. Alright, just prepare for a slight headache. Okay, but you have until September 9th, and they are fully backed, so, just help them get more backed. Get pretty dice for yourself. They're absolutely beautiful, but yeah, so September 9th is when you can be the last to back. Absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend them. They are so pretty. So yeah, go check out their Kickstarter. Help them get backed. There's 13 days left to go as of today, which is the 26th of August when I'm recording this. But you have until September 9th to back them fully, so I would highly recommend that. If you want these really pretty, really bright dice, go watch this. Do all of the things that you know how to do. Follow them on all of the places. And yeah. So those are the 2 Kickstarters that I had to show you. Okay, and back to Legends of Adventress that I showed you in the TikToks. Curse of Stradania, a Legend of Adventress podcast, can be listened to on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also watch them play this game live through Twitch, as well as many of their other games that they have to play. But an epic playthrough of the beloved Dungeons & Dragons module, Curse of Strahd, with heavy homebrewing and a unique twist, Countess Stradania von Zarovich, played by Dungeon Mistress Nikki. Join her, as well as Kelsey, Richie, Andy, Maya, and Mikey, as they travel through the mists of the doomed Azran expedition. These 5 lost souls must discover the bloody secrets of Barovia and face the wrath of the dread Domain's Dark Lady in a D&D tale of horror, heartbreak, and heroism. Super cool. You can listen to this on Spotify if that's what you listen to, but many other things. They have many an episode, 20 as of August 20th, so maybe more by the time you get to it. But they do have a YouTube, they have a Twitch, so if those are something that you are interested in partaking in after watching their little TikTok clip, I would highly recommend it. Super cool. Of course, because we have vampires and death, I would definitely make sure that your young adventurers are able to listen to this if that is something that you would be doing. If you are a young adventurer, make sure your adult adventurers are willing to allow you to listen to this podcast, but it is very cool and I would highly recommend them. And go watch them play live on their Twitch and of course their YouTube, where you can see all of their past D&D campaigns. So yeah, go and check them out on podcasts of all sorts, wherever you listen to your podcasts. I'm sure they're there. The next podcast we have is Agents of Damned. They are an actual play podcast, and the podcast is a real play Dungeons and Dragons podcast where 3 adventurers work to prevent calamities and disasters from arising before they can ever become a threat. Join Arlo Agon, Wintera, Dark Knight, and Saith as they try to protect the world from unknown forces and try to adjust to working for the Department of Adventures, maintaining more normality and eradicating debacles, or as they're better known, Damned. As of August 26th, they have 53 episodes out. Super cool. Clearly there's something going on there with that one. They have one-shots in here as well, so if you want to watch their one-shots, super cool, super fun. Yeah, look at all of those one-shots. So they have some special Halloween ones from last year, so if you want to go watch those to get in the spooky mood, definitely go and do that. But yeah, go and check Agents of Damned out. Super fun. You can also check them out on Apple Podcasts if that's somewhere that you listen to, and follow them on Twitter. This would not be a TTRPG update back to YouTube without some really, really pretty dice. So I have Dreamy Dice to show you. They have To Live in the Cosmos. Look at how pretty these are. Absolutely gorgeous. Super, super pretty. Miss Macabre. Look at it. Look at it. There's little skulls in there. Little skulls. And I love creepy things. And it's getting spooky season. So, you know. And then Belonging to Lavender. I love these 3 sets. They have others on their website. But I find these sets absolutely beautiful. Not only can you buy the set, but you can also get the D20 separate if that's something of interest to you. But I just find these 3 in particularly absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for more dice, or, you know, just to add to your collection of dice that you probably don't use as often as you like to think you use, because let's be honest, it's me. I have way too many dice and nowhere to put them and nowhere to use them, but I'm going to continue to collect them until one day I can use them all. But yeah, so please go check out Dreamy Dice. These are all handmade by them. Look at how pretty they are. Look at, like, these are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The painting is absolutely beautiful. Just like this one in particular, look at the skull. Look at the little skulls. The skulls are so cool. I love them very much. I think they're fun. And the little bees. And the lavender. It's just like these 3 sets were like made for me. Feels like it, at least. Please go and check out their website, though, and you can follow them on Twitter as well if you want updates for their shop and all of that fun stuff, you know? So please go check out Dreamy Dice, of course, because we all love dice here. Even if we're not using them, we like to collect them. Alright, so the supplement that we have is A Handful of Monsters 2 by Johnny Cordova. Look at this giant fungal creature. He is special, very cool. Yeah, and then there's a preview for the inside page, and then there's also this cool golem guy. So, A Handful of Monsters 2 includes a demonic fungal creature, a spring-loaded golem, and a massive undead forming into a giant vampire along with others. If you want to heighten your combat by having interesting monsters that aren't just a bag of hit points, A Handful of Monsters is for you. So this is the spring golem. He's kind of like the preview, and the art was done by Calandras. So there is body horror and blood as a content warning for this handful of creatures. So if you have young adventurers, please keep an eye on them. There are 17-page mobile-friendly PDFs with original artwork, high-resolution tokens for online play, skill check tables, and guides for DMs and GMs. And then, yeah, so it is $4.99 on DriveThruRPG. DriveThruRPG is fantastic, and I'm super excited to share this little title with you. It's super fun. Look at this creature, and it's to elevate your 5e games. So 5e compatible, super interesting. I mean, this creature alone is very interesting and cool. I like mushrooms, though, so maybe I'm a little biased, but who doesn't love a fungal monster coming at you and your players, right? You always have to throw in a little sprinkle of something special, right? So yeah, come check this out. Check out Johnny over on Twitter if you want to follow him for more of his content. And yeah, come check out this if you're interested in it for you or, you know, a GM or DM in your life. So yeah, come check this out. Go share it with all your friends. For anyone interested, if you want some pretty Suncatcher stickers, please go check out Dreamy Dice. Yes, the same people that I shared the dice with from earlier, but look at how pretty this is. So look at this Suncatcher. They're little terrariums. Super cute, in the shape of a D20, of course. And look at the rainbowy effect. So please go check out their Suncatchers. Super cute, super adorable. But yeah, so they have Suncatchers, and then of course the dice that I shared. Look at how pretty the Suncatcher is, though. They have different kinds. Their page, as of today when I'm recording, was down for a Patreon restock, so I have the best pictures that I have here, and of course, please go check them out and their shop. The shop is linked in the blog post. One more thing, if you want to be in the blog next time, or if you have friends who you think should go in the blog, I have TTRPG Tuesday submission form. So it's a Google form. The link will be down below as well as like on the blog post itself. So you can leave a link to yourself or your friend or, you know, any of their stuff, and you can leave a little ditty about the blog, which would be very helpful. That is where I got the last review from. So yeah, this is super easy, super simple. just all you have to do is leave a link. So it could be to your Kickstarter, it can be to your Twitter page, it can be to your own blog, it can be literally anything. If you want to be featured next time, please let me know. I would love to feature you and your friends. Always something I super, super love. If there is something you want me to review personally, please reach out. Please, I might update this a little bit to give you that option. But I mean, I have received dice and items in the past where I reviewed them on their own blog or just, got them to be able to share and review. So if you have items you want to send to me, by no means am I asking for this. By no means do I think you need to. Of course, I think all of your stuff is so worth purchasing and all of that, so I do not expect anything for free, but I have received things in the past, so if that is something you want to do, please feel free to reach out to me. You can get a hold of me on all of my platforms, or even leave a comment down below that says, hey, I need to get a hold of you, and then I will send you a Twitter link or my Discord, all of that stuff. So if you want to share your own stuff or your friends, please, 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 please leave a link, and I would love, love, love to share your stuff. So yeah, if you have a Kickstarter, share your Kickstarter or any of that stuff. Please share this. If you feel like this needs to be updated in any way, added something, please let me know as well. So yeah, please check this out if you want to be featured next time. Alright, so that is the last of that for this episode. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Follow me on the Twitters so you can actually see it when it goes up. Follow me all over the place if you feel so wanting to, and I want to just say a big thank you to Coffee and Patreon supporters, and of course this little fan artist, so cute, super sweet. It's supposed to be an Among Us character, adorable, and then the review that was left on the blog, which was very, very kind. So the review did say, I think this is such a fun idea. Blogs are one of those media forums that feel timeless, and having a spot for the community to have various items shared seems so amazing. Keep up the amazing job. So, again, a big thank you to the reviewer, a big thank you to everyone who allows me to share their items, and, a big thank you to everyone for creating in this community, because it's one of my favorite things to share. Really love just seeing what everybody has to do. But yeah, so if you want your stuff shared, as the previous thing was mentioned, please send it in on the forum, or just, reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram and all that stuff. So, a big thank you. Cannot wait to see you all again. Bye!